Hey guys, we're finishing up here, so I wanted to make a video and kind of go over everything with you since you're not here. So this unit ended up going here as opposed to over there where I really wanted to put it. Your thermostat is located here, and I'll give you a little close-up. These are all going to be the same. Very simple. You just press on, and whatever temperature you want it. You can leave everything else on auto. Powerful will give you a higher fan speed. But you can get into it and do some more changing if you want. I left the manuals here. It does have swing and a few other things that you could do if you want to read the manual and figure it out. Right now I have them in heating. So the fins are actually blowing straight down. And cooling, they'll blow more outward. And you could sway them too. Okay. So the reason this unit went here is because where I wanted to put it, there was an external electrical in the way of my track, so I ended up going here, and everything came out pretty nice there. The upstairs units, so you can see where it penetrated there. I was hoping to actually put it over there, but I didn't have no room to do there and then come down in between here. So I was stuck going over here. Now on the upstairs units, I ended up running a piece of 1x4 in the back because it was stepping down due to that trim up there, how it's not level. So the 1x goes down, and then we just matched up with the trim here instead of cutting it, and then went through the floor. On the ones that didn't need the 1x, I just simply cut the trim here and then went down through, cut the trim on the bottom and went down through. So let's take a look at, we'll look at this one over here first. This was another one where I was very limited in where I could put it. On the inside, I would have loved to have went right above the window, but as you can see, the roof dives very sharply. And so I got almost no exposure out here on the outside. So putting it over here was bad because I couldn't bring it down right here because of this electrical outlet right there. So, and this canopy is screwed down. So I was stuck with one location, which was there. So it does come down. There is trim in the back, just like I did the others. And we butted it up and went down through. So now let's go inside and take a look at the units. And we just got done cleaning up. I do need to put one of your things back on. I tell you, I'm not a fan of these guys. So here's this unit. And once again, another limitation that I had. I would have liked to have one a little higher, but I had the electrical in my way. So that's where this one ended up. And like I said, these are in heating mode. They are running right now. So they're blowing down as opposed to blowing out. Let's go up here. Oh, thermostat for that unit is right over there. And then here's this unit. So this one, I actually went a little lower with it because when it blows straight out from here, it'll blow almost straight out. I wanted to make sure that it was below that beam so it would roll off of your roof and downward. So I did go a little bit low on that one for that purpose. And we could look out here. Everything came out pretty nice. Just went down through the wood there. And we'll take a look at this last room. And this is this room here. And so thermostat placement is here on this one. And then for this room in here, it's right here. And all these are in heat mode. Well, let's take a look. Oh, so I broke your little piece. Darn it. And I tried two different glues. I guess I got to use crazy glue. But this piece right here lifts up. so that you can get access to your filters here. And this little doohickey right there broke. So it just has a little nipple that goes on there that should have easily glued right on. And it is, I put it right here. Do not lose this. So it just simply needs to be glued on there. So if this is something that you guys could take care of, great. It would be really awesome. But if not, I will come back up when I got some good crazy glue and try to do this at the same time that I have a call here in Groveland, so I don't have to drive an hour and a half, but in each direction total, to glue that. Now let's go downstairs and take a look at what you got there. So I'm leaving all your manuals here on the counter. You got a pile of them. You know, they're really pretty much useless, but they're there with you. There is one that you're going to want to make sure you keep, and it might actually be downstairs because I had to read the darn thing to figure out how to start this unit up. Okay. So let's see what we got going on down here. So the refrigerant lines are just exposed, and you can see your drain lines. I just pulled them off of the wall so that they'll drip down here and not splash or touch the wall at any point. So the white hose is a drain line. When refrigerant lines just ran them up, and like I said, it would be I forget the word, but there's a lot of them all together, a big mess. Drain line, and you can see your other two drain lines there and there. They're just set to drip so that they don't drip on any wood. And here's your unit, and she is running right now. As you can see, it is pretty quiet. You can barely hear this thing. And lots and lots of hoses. The electrical, so here's your disconnect. It just comes down and goes right into the unit. It pulled it right from underneath the house. And I did run into a problem with the electrical. It was a pretty pain in the butt. So this panel is, you know, it is recessed and underneath the house, so the wires go down through, and underneath the house right here there's a huge box that all the electrical goes right into, and about this much room above the box that you cannot get your arm in there. So I was not able to fish my wire down into the box so that I could pull it. So what I ended up doing was popping this trim off, and the trim, as you can see, none of the nails, well, one nail came with it because I got underneath it, but none of the nails came with it. It was all dry, you know, rotted out. So I ended up not putting it back on. You know, the wood was, it's no good. It was totally broken. So I ended up doing a unibit here. A unibit is a piece of metal that allows me to drill a hole in metal, and we just went exposed. And I do need to seal this up before I go. Other than that, this piece here and the plastic that I broke, everything else went pretty smooth. So we just have a little bit of cleanup here, and then I'll be locking the place up, shutting everything down, turning off your water. And if you have any questions, please feel free to answer my email. And that's it. All right, thanks for the work.